And now, your first Alert 5 weather.
Well, before our cold front blew through, we reached a high of 51 in the Springs today, then picked up a little bit of snowfall as we saw this morning. Now, Pueblo rose to 63, picked up about half an inch of snow later on after that cold front moved in. You could see how it just blasted through our region today, that stark contrast in our temperatures. And now we're sitting in the 20s for many of us. It's 27 in the Springs right now. We did have another light burst of snow move through, so the ground is wet again, and you can see the tops of the cars have just a light dusting. So in terms of Pueblo, we have just on the awning here that snow remaining, but on the sidewalk things look fine at the Riverwalk and roads are good, and we are just cloudy and cold now. In La Junta is where we still have the snowfall. It's mostly accumulating on cars, elevated surfaces, the grass. But if you look a little further in the distance, you can see that some of the spots that are shadier on the road or don't have much traffic are starting to accumulate some slushy snow. So be very careful with that as we head through the rest of the evening. Now, we did have a few snow squall warnings today. Those are mostly issued as warnings for drivers for very low visibility. Now, those are now expired, but we still have some pretty hefty snowfall that's carrying over from Walsenburg, La Veta, all the way through La Junta, Lamar, and just south of Eads. We have this secondary batch of snow here moving through Los Animas County, and we have had another burst of snowfall start to pop up towards Colorado Springs and just north of Highway 50 between Canyon City and Pueblo. So we're still seeing some lingering snow showers. Our futurecast is depicting where these are located pretty well. So we're looking forward to these slowly moving east and south through the rest of this evening. You could pick up a quick 1 or 2 inches of snowfall with these heavier bands of snow, and then this should wrap up by 9 to 10 o'clock, and then the sky clears out overnight. And it's going to get cold. This is where we'll feel the full effects of the cold air from this front. Teens and single digits for most of us this evening. So you will need to have an extra layer tomorrow morning. But then we are headed towards a much calmer, warmer pattern. You'll notice that midweek we have almost no jet stream influence. It's going to be nice and calm, couple nice days. But then I'm watching the jet stream approach Colorado as we head into the weekend. That's our next active weather pattern. So in terms of tomorrow, we start cold, but it will be much calmer. We'll rise to seasonable temperatures in the 40s and 50s. And so pick out your spot on the map. We will see a nice rebound tomorrow. Any snow on the ground will melt. Then we're into the 60s, Thursday, Friday, even up into Saturday. Saturday is when that wind really starts to move back in, wind gusts into the 40-mile-per-hour range. That will elevate our fire danger for sure. Then Sunday's still going to be windy, but we are looking at our next cold front. So very similar to today, it's going to be in the 50s initially. Cold front blows through, then we'll drop to the teens that Sunday night with a chance of snow showers. So that's our next storm arriving. For Pueblo, you'll rise from the 50s tomorrow to the 60s Thursday, Friday. Windy, fire danger Saturday. Windy, cold front Sunday. Another chance of some showers. Canyon City, same pattern. We're rising into the 60s by Thursday, Friday. Saturday becomes very windy, and then that next cold front arrives Sunday in the afternoon for Woodland Park. 40s tomorrow after a very cold start, then 50s for a few days before that next cold front arrives on Sunday. Diane.
Alex, thank you.